Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you were to walk into your local Chevrolet dealership back in the fall of 1984 and into 1985 to request a '85 Corvette dealer brochure, well, for the cost of $6, you would have been able to purchase the 1985 Corvette dealer brochure shown here. Although this video is about the '85 Corvette dealer brochure shown on the right, it is also very similar and almost identical to the '83 Corvette dealer brochure on the left that was never released to the public. If you haven't had a chance to view the '83 Corvette dealer brochure video here on the channel, please do so when you can. Starting out on pages 2 and 3, which are identical to the '83 brochure, you will see the front of the new C4 Corvette along with the table of contents for this 58-page publication. Here is a really cool pic of the '85 Corvette on pages 4 and 5, which is similar to the '83 brochure once again. But on these pages, it's the first time that this Corvette is referenced to as a 1985 model. And also you will notice that the tune port injection script is now on the molding above the front louvers on the front fender. Pages 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 are virtually the same pics, but again, slightly different text. And here are pages 8 and 9. The commitment pages 10 and 11 again are very similar to the '83 Corvette brochure, but this also now is showing the TPI in the engine bay, which is the tune port injection. Pages 12 and 13 are following the same format as earlier. Again, same pics, slightly different text. Pages 14 and 15 are also very similar with info on the paint system, and it uses the same employee pic with a white C4 as in the '83 brochure. And there is another reference in the text that this is the '85 Corvette. The design pages here on 16 and 17 show the same cool pic of the new C4 and slightly different text. And that carries out on pages 18 and 19, 20 and 21, and also 22 and 23. You will notice that for 1985, that the analog and digital readouts are somewhat configured differently with slightly larger displayed numbers in the dash. Pages 24 and 25 have a new look in the way that the paint options are now displayed. You can just about feel the paint texture of the exterior paint offerings. And on the previous page, there is a variety of choices for both the standard and optional interiors. Although pages 26 to 31 have the same pullout in both the '83 and '85 model year brochures, there are some differences even though they appear to be exactly the same. Can you tell any differences? If you can, post it in the comments below. The engineering foldout from pages 32 to 35 are somewhat different between the two model years. And page 35 is almost a total duplication except for one item. If you can see the difference between the 2 years, post that in the comments below. Pages 36 and 37 showcases the heart of Corvette for model year 1985, and that is the all-new tuned port injection, better known as TPI, in this beautiful pic. Pages 38 and 39 give you a little look into the TPI with this cutaway drawing into the engine, with a brief description of its operation. One of my favorite displays in both the 83 and 85 Corvette brochure is this 2-page layout on pages 40 and 41. Very much the same, but yet very much different. Pages 42 and 43 are near exactly the same as the 83 brochure, with just some very slightly subtle differences. And ditto for pages 44 and 45 with a new Delco/GM Bose stereo system, offering new sounding pleasure never before in Corvette. Pages 46 and 47 repeat how a very thorough owner's protection program is in place for 3 years or 36,000 miles. Quick facts on pages 48 and 49 are also very similar in print as the 83 brochure and offer interesting info on your new C4 Corvette for 1985. Pages 50 and 51 and pages 52 and 53 are the same, with all of the info needed to know about both standard and optional equipment for 1985. On pages 54 and 55, they show a 1985 pilot test car going through some testing on the GM proving grounds. What a fun job to have had back then and today. One can only dream. Pages 56 and 57 close out this brochure for the 1985 Corvette with a total of 58 pages from cover to cover and printed in August 1984. Interesting to note how almost exactly these brochures were for the involved model years 1983, 1984, and 1985. There was also a C3 Corvette dealer brochure that did the same thing for 2 consecutive model years of the C3 production. Was this history repeating itself? I think so. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out our other videos on the channels. Hit the subscribe button on the lower right, give it a like, and feel free to leave comments below. Thanks again. Enjoy.